What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You got Larry of the No Regret Show. And I will make another video after this, just telling people I'm not leaving YouTube, because some people think I'm leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube, so you can always subscribe. What I'm doing is shutting down the dividend portfolio membership and all the memberships, meaning the join button. I'm shutting that down. And when I made that video on Father's Day, on Sunday, one of my buddies, he had his kids there, and we try to get like kids' toys, just to have, so they have, during the summer, but we don't have any children. And I had somebody ask me, like, Larry, well, why don't you guys have kids? You would be a wonderful father figure. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm too selfish. I'm honest with myself. That's one of the things that I've always tried to be, is honest with myself. I like sports cars. I like traveling on a whim, and when I got with my woman, I wanted to get with a woman that was on the same page as me. I'm not gonna get with a woman who wants children. I've dated women before I met my woman. Girls wanted kids. I did not want them. I'm honest with myself. I feel like that's how people become horrible parents. You're doing what the norm says you're supposed to do. Have 2 or 3 kids, get the white picket fence, be at home helping with homework. I didn't want to do that. I'm honest with myself. Everybody's life is not meant to be exactly the same. So I walked my path and chose to go my path, and I made my peace with it. I'm happy with it. I got tons of nieces and nephews. I love giving them back, and I love going on my phone, going to United, booking a random trip, to Cuba, the Caribbean, the UK, or wherever I'm going. But I want to talk about the real definition of financial freedom. The real definition of financial freedom is not being obligated to anything. It's doing what you want when you want to do it. It's when you're done providing that service to your career or your job, you're done. It's now time for the next chapter of life. It's evolving. And a lot of people, they never evolve to that next chapter of life. They're stuck in a situation, and then they get depressed. I did everything I wanted to do with the membership. That's why I said when it gets to 100 grand, I'm shutting it down. You can join now, but when it gets to 100 grand, you won't be billed anymore. It will be shut down. That's real financial freedom, not being obligated to make dividend portfolio videos or grifter slang content. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to make videos of what I want to. If I want to make a 10-minute video talking about installing a fog light, if I want to make a video in Greece or Spain or Germany, if people watch it, they watch it. But you'll see this guy is on to the next chapters of life. Because there's going to be times where I don't have internet service. And I don't want to be fighting. Any influencer knows sometimes you're fighting to get your video downloaded. It didn't download. You got to restart it. The Wi-Fi isn't fast enough. You don't have service. Once your service goes out, sometimes it shuts down the download. I don't want to be worrying and stressing about that no more. When I bring a phone, I bring a phone. If I don't, I don't. And it's like, I wanted to show people and show myself that when I set goals in front of me, I don't stop until I achieve them. I wanted to be a person that when it's time to walk away from being a longshoreman, I can walk away from it financially, mentally. I can let it go. Some people can't let the job go because they never plan for the next stages of life. Athletes overstay their welcome, and they're trying to get that last paycheck. Either they're trying to hold on to the glory days, or they didn't plan for it financially. When it came to YouTube, I wanted to get monetized. And not only get monetized, I wanted to get monetized being honest, sharing my story, not lying to people, trying to sell them quick riches of generational wealth and financial freedom without having a career. So many influencers got up here selling stocks, crypto, CPNs, real estate scams, Here's an example. Let me show you how stupid people love being lied to. Listen to what this guy says.
Well, you're going to learn from a 1% trader. Many of the traders are not profitable in this world, but I'm among the 1% that is, and I want to be able to teach you. And I want to give you a...
Yeah, for $100 a month, he could teach you. He's a part of the 1% of profitable day traders. Not just on social media. Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Wall Street, around the world. If you believe that, you are stupid and you deserve to die with nothing. I'm sorry, on to the rest of the video if you can't spot that. Oh, and by the way, he started his video with this.
It's not financial advice. I show you a bunch of other myths, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, family, we are about to get an opportunity to buy.
Pretty much, when you destroy your life and you're in poverty, don't look for me. I'm not responsible. I'm not anybody who has a degree. You're a degenerate gambler. You're trying to get rich quick, and I'm making money off you. And if you want to make hot plays and live like your family did in poverty before you, follow me. That's what that was. Back to the video. Scams to people. They got rich and wealthy. They also messed the money up. They blew through it because they thought the money would last forever, and eventually people catch on. They ruin their credibility. I wanted to maintain my credibility and do it the right way and the way I wanted to do it for myself. So if I make a video 5 years from now, 6 years from now, people are like, yo, this dude has always been saying the same story from day one. Get a career, get a great job, like live below your means, have a financial plan. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what I did do. So when that portfolio reaches 100 grand, I'm done. Because the majority of people never reach retirement. Let's be honest. The majority of people never reach retirement, or they're forced to retire mentally or physically, and they're stressing cash. They don't have enough money. They're stressed out all the time. I didn't want that for myself. This was a hobby that I turned into a side hustle. And your side hustle should not be stressing you out. And to be honest, having to upload videos adds stress to my life. I don't want it. I don't want any unnecessary stress of having to make videos. Oh, I got to make this dividend portfolio video. I don't look at my portfolio every day, every week. So when this is done, I get to go back being Larry. I don't look at my portfolios. When I have money, I'll buy stocks. When I don't, I'll enjoy the rest of my paycheck. Like I'm transitioning into my life. And the first red flag should be these influencers that are constantly having classes and Discords and Patreons. If it didn't work 5 years ago when a lot of these grifters and scammers popped up, that means it's not working. People's financial situations are worse now, 5 years later, than it's ever been. People bought cars they couldn't afford. I'm gonna make a future video on that, on staying in your lane in life. People got more buy now, pay later. People are dragging debt like it is a chain with a 1,000-pound ball. They can't go anywhere. And what I really wanted to show right in front of your eyes was he put a dividend portfolio in place. He built it. And, you know, every couple months, maybe I'll flash the balance. Just so you see, still got it. Put the date, the proof. He still got it. He's still building it. He started this in 2024. You know, God willing, I'm still around in 2035. Yo, he still got that much in there. Because I wanted to show going to work, adding money consistently, buying great companies. I've always said it, S&P 500 total stock market is all you need. But if you are going to pick stocks, pick great companies. We're not trying to beat the S&P. So many people have it in their head. They got to beat the S&P. You know, they got to beat it. They may beat it for a week, but if you look at their portfolio over a 10-month span, they've sold out, they've taken profits. They don't count that underperforming. They never count the taxes they paid. They never count that they took the money out and went and bought clothes and vacations and all type of stuff, and now they're starting back from, you know, square one. But, you know, I literally wanted to pretty much have my freedom back. If it takes me 2 months to make a video, because honestly, I'm gonna come out and tell you a secret. Every influencer knows this. As long as you make one video every month, I believe it's a video every month, 3 videos within a 3-month span, you stay monetized. So say it's a month. I'm not saying I'm gonna disappear for a month or something, but say I'm gone for 3 weeks and we're in Sweden, right? Or we're hitting these trains throughout the wintertime, going through Switzerland and, you know, hitting Nepal, and I don't want to have my phone on me, right? I don't want to have my phone, but whatever. I have my phone. I'm only going to answer emergencies from family and friends, and I don't want to deal with social media. I'm not a social media person. I've never been. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Facebook, TikTok, none of that stuff. And a lot of these influencers, they destroyed their credibility on Facebook. Excuse me, I apologize. They destroyed their credibility on YouTube, and now they're trying to transition to Instagram and all these other little dinky platforms and these websites to get money from you because nobody knows them. There's no comment section there, maybe. The money is drying up on YouTube for the scammers and grifters. There's too many sharks fighting over the same fish in the one little stretch of ocean. And I'm wanting to transition over to more videos that I love. I don't care about finances anymore. You want to know why I really don't care about finances anymore? Because I got my finances in order, and you can't teach people who don't want to be taught. The majority of the people they want to complain about having no money and being broke, but they don't do anything to change it. The majority of people want to be lied to. The majority of the people want to be sold a dream of riches. The majority of people will never change their lives. Let's keep it 100. The majority of people will listen to a 19-year-old kid who's sitting in his parents' basement with a cool chair and special effects that he turned this crypto into $1 billion with no proof, no nothing. The majority of people will fall for that. So I'm 44. When I'm 55, 60, God willing, I'm still on this earth. You'll be like, if you return back to my videos, because it's funny. YouTube does that. YouTube will send you a video from 8 years ago that you might have watched, and it will be a revelation moment for a lot of people. I should have listened to that guy, or I'm glad I listened to that guy. But at the end of the day, my finances are my finances. We will be okay. Will you? I've tried from day one on this video, like, you know, on this platform. Go to work, live off of less than you make, index funds, pay off your cars, live within your means, don't go into credit card debt. People don't want to hear that. They don't. Look at the statistics of how many people have car payments and credit card debt. And how many people up here make videos, oh, quit your 9 to 5 with this one hot play and this one hot stock. How's that worked out for people? You can look at the statistics yourself. You can go to ChatGPT, AI. It'll give you all the numbers of how many people are struggling with buy now, pay later debt. So, you know, really financial freedom is being able to walk away from the things that you filled your obligations to. One day I'm going to fill my obligations to being a longshoreman. Whatever they give me when it's time to leave, medical, pension, whatever, see ya. I filled my obligations to the dividend fund portfolio. I wanted to get to 100 grand. Once I get there, see ya. Done. I'm still going to make videos. I'm done beating a dead horse on finances. People don't get it. They don't. The majority of the people do not get it, and they never will. So if you do get it, consider yourself very, very, very intelligent and the 1% of critical thinkers, because the majority of the people will not listen to a professor who teaches at Columbia, economics, or Harvard or Princeton. They won't listen to them, but they will listen to a YouTube grifter influencer, meaning the information that I give you comes from economists, Robert Shiller, Burton G. Markey, Charles D. Ellis, Benjamin Graham. That's the information I give you. It doesn't come from just, you know, out of my butt. it comes from real economists. I never made it out of high school, but we did pretty well for ourselves. I don't know if some of you guys know that. But if I can download an audiobook or read a book that was written by an economist that teaches at Princeton or Harvard or Yale, and then tell you, I literally get to sit through his lecture of what he's teaching more affluent people than me, who had the means to get there. I can listen to it. I can read it. And I gave it to you. These influencers that get up here with these hot stocks, it's day to day. They looking at the news, what Donald Trump is doing, what this person is doing, what this person is doing. And the majority of their subscribers, I can honestly tell you, fit those statistics of day traders, 97% that lose money, the statistics of people that don't have enough in retirement, the statistics that people have debt, the statistics that people fall for the get-rich-quick schemes. Those are their subscribers, okay? Men lie, women lie, children lie, but numbers and statistics do not. Okay, so I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm just done with the majority of the financial stuff. I may, cover things from time to time. I'm done with the really, after that whole, after the portfolio's done, I hit 100 grand. I'm not doing this grifter crap. Who cares about them? Okay, who cares? The only people who can stop them are you guys or the SEC or YouTube. I can't stop them. You really can't, because as long as there's a fool and an idiot who will be fooled, they will be around. When the idiots and fools dry up, that's when they'll leave. So, hope this video helps. No regrets. Get it.